Yes, I know I'm corny, I know. But what's up, guys? So I'm trying to like do this whole transition thing from like my intro to other stuff, and yeah, just trying to try things out. And I just got back from work at home. Did a 6 a.m. to 2:30 shift, and man, it is it's a very fun job. It's not hard to do. It's pretty cool, you know. And pretty much I'm doing merchandising, which is making sure the quality of the store is in pretty good condition, replacing a lot of the extra stuff. Not sure why that's okay then.
Sorry, I was getting my
Done. Obviously. Boop. Oh, go back. Oh, okay. And should be 235 is what I usually have it set to. Because I could go further than that, but see, I could go to 255, but I just choose not to because oops. Okay, and then downshifting. Yep. No, I do not have an H pattern shifter. Okay. Left, right, and into repair. There we go. Boom, baby, boom. Now, is the push to talk the same? Yes, it's the same. Mute button, the same. Everything the same, so I'm not sure why it wasn't set when it should have been set, but at least we got it set now. That's the important thing. I always lower my rear brake, or my brake bias in general, just because, well, I've said this so many times, it helps you drive in the corner a lot deeper, which is what you want. Now, if you're running a hotter temperature, weather-wise and track-wise, then yeah, you definitely want to up that brake bias, because otherwise you'll just be loose coming into the turn, and you don't want that. So, just hopping straight in here, no practice today, and yeah, I only did a little bit of racing yesterday, not much, but this is going to be my Q lap for Las Vegas in the truck. Let's see what I can do. Not too hard of a line, right? Pretty much ride the top side for the first lap. And go all the way down to the bottom. Kind of use that inside to really help you. And you're just flat footing all of this. There's no need to lift, as long as you're not overturning it, right? Then get to the bottom, go as low as you can without touching that grass, and there you go, P5.
There's the flag, it's over.
And I wasn't really even pushing the thing, but pretty much you just flat it out and make sure you have that session for it. So, or session, what am I saying? But I hope you guys are having a great day. As I said before, my work day, first work day, was really good, and yeah, I enjoyed it. So, hope you guys enjoy this little race here, and yeah, it'll be fun. So yeah, I'm glad the music ended there, because now I can just
One
do
lap to
this,
green. Line up on the inside. Pit road is closed.
and then we'll be good to go. So we got Marcus Ruckman in here. Oh snap! Oh snap! City snap snaps. Should be fun. Hopefully it's not a wreck fest. This is the trucks, so you will be a lot closer to each other than you would in a faster paced car or a higher horsepowered car, because you're not really gaining a lot on the car behind if you're that much faster, but it all really depends on tire management here, really. So I don't know, but we'll see what happens. I'm gonna be streaming from 3 Central, or in this case 3:15 Central, to about 6 p.m. Central, 6:30 p.m. Central, because I will be going down on internet for like 2 days, but then I'll be getting a new modem in, and it'll be 100 megabytes for speed, high speed internet. It's not really high speed. 100 megabytes, it's like the default Spectrum thing. So I just paid for that, and then they'll upgrade me once I get it in, and then the guy will call me, his name's Mike, and get me upgraded to 300 megabytes so I can stream again and not have any issues. So yeah, just gotta get all this stuff situated. Sorry I haven't been posting videos. It's been a pretty busy week so far, so hope you guys understand. If you don't, that's fine. I know not everyone can understand. That's why this world is so great, because we all have different mindsets, and different theologies of things and stuff, so it kind of brings us together when we need to, which is always a good thing. But yeah, hopefully we can agree to disagree, right? To kind of bring solutions to the table, not add problems to the table. So without all that repetitive ranting that I'm doing right now, we're gonna go racing in some trucks, boys and girls, and should be very fun.
Get ready, going green.
Haven't run in the fix, so this is gonna be interesting to see how the tire wear is. If it's anything like my open set, or like the open sets, it's gonna be very loose after like 15 laps, so we'll see what happens.
Car outside. Keep low.
He's still, oh yeah, he's there.
Stay low.
I'm like, he's behind me, isn't he? No, he isn't. He's gonna give me a run.
Clear outside.
I'm gonna stick to this low line though, because I know he can pass me if he wanted to. So I'm just gonna keep going. Yep, stuck it there. I'm gonna go low. Stay on this high side. We should have essentially the momentum for this corner, but as you can tell, tires aren't really worn in, so it's going to be very, very close in terms of tire wear. So I'm going to lift out a little bit, save a little bit of the rear right tire. That way I can get a better exit in the longer run, but also I need to stay low, because otherwise people will, and I mean will, take my spot. So yes, I'm saving, but yeah, getting a little bit defensive as well.
Stay low. Still there. Hold your line.
I'll make him go the long way around, that's fine. And that's
Are you
a wreck.
serious, dude?
Alrighty then.
Could you not slam on your brakes when there's a wreck?
Wow. I'm actually glad that I did go outside that time. because I could have indeed been in that wreck right there.
That's what you get when you block on lap 4.
I mean, you can block on lap 4, just don't do it stupidly. Or stupidly.
Yeah, I know.
Pit road is now open.
Because once you block stupidity,
Past the
or
pit, car.
can't even talk. Once you block like a moron, it's not going to be good for you in the future. So, yes, you can block, but don't be a butthead about it, obviously. So,
Come on, catch up.
don't like that this smoke is in front of me, though. It's not helping at all. Alright, where's my pit crew? Pit crew, pit crew, pit crew, pit crew. There they are. I'm gonna loosen positions. Because I'm too far forward and not realizing it. What is wrong with me? I'm gonna lose so many positions, man. It's not good.
Move it, move it.
Come on, come on, come on, come on. Got him.
Single file. Catch the 12 car. Past the 7 car. Catch the
Yeah, I
12
overshot
car.
my pit stall and then didn't realize it until like 2 seconds later. So the fact that I'm still within, I believe, the top 5 is remarkable. But yeah.
You gotta be aggressive in here.
1, 2, 3,
Difference
4,
between aggressive
5,
driving and
6,
bad
7.
driving.
Okay, so I didn't lose any positions. That's good. And Marcus is actually right. You gotta be aggressive. Otherwise, people are gonna roll over you. So, something I need to do a little bit better.
I partially agree with you, but you gotta realize that whenever you're in the C-Class trucks, not everyone's gonna be able to handle other people driving aggressively. It's just a risk you gotta be willing to take if you're gonna do it.
Right, and then, you know, your own thing. Like, you drive your own car aggressively,
One
but
left
you
to green.
can't
Line up
drive
on
the other
your
person's
side.
car. I know there's certain names in here that I can't drive aggressive around for that reason, so I don't.
Yep, this is very true.
I have to drive really stupid around certain people because I'm afraid that they'll wreck me. Not because, you know, they have it out for me, just because they're bad.
Yep, totally get that.
Offline school mystery here.
Garrett. Alright, here we go.
I feel like one of those people is me.
Let's see if I actually do a little
It was
bit better.
quite fun last night, NIS.
Was? Oh yeah, NIS was yesterday. But did they run it last night? I don't think so. Racing C-Class trucks at
Series
its
is a lot
finest,
of
ladies
fun
and gentlemen.
when people can handle it.
I mean, in the trucks, it's just a lot
Get ready,
more
going
closer
green.
racing, which you kind of have to rub your elbows a little bit just because of that. But it's just because it's not as much power as it is in the B car and the A car, so
The pace car is in.
it makes it a lot tighter in terms of.
Green flag,
Wow,
green
that
flag.
was a good jump, and someone's spinning, isn't it? Yes, no, maybe
Car
so.
outside.
Okay,
You're on the bottom,
goodbye.
3 wide. Hold your line. Outside, 2 wide. Clear.
Oh, that happened. Thank God I was not in that.
I'm freaking down here, 11.
Car inside. Still there. Hold your line.
Saw that one come
Yellow
a mile away down
flag
level.
out. Line up,
Freaking
single file.
crazy, dude.
Road is closed.
Hey.
Past the 7 car.
I kept trying to tell him I was down there. I mean, I don't know what else you want me to do, run the apron?
Look at that. And
Sorry
two
for
positions.
the hard check of their 8. I thought I saw smoke up the head.
I hope whoever who was behind me saw I was doing everything I could to stay off the 11.
Was he the guy who ran into the
Road
guy
is now open.
that was on the right side? In
I
front
know
of
we
me?
got taken 3 wide. I heard my spotter say 3 wide, but I mean, I was on the white line. Left side tire was on the apron. I mean, I couldn't do anything else.
What do you mean? I
Why
was
was there a
through
big
wide.
checkup on that start? Whoever was P2, P4 tried to time when the leader was going to go, and
11, don't be saying no stupid move. That was 100% on you, boss.
yeah, and this time to start. That was my bad on the outside.
Yeah, I thought whoever's in second row was gonna wreck.
Yeah, but he wasn't even on me either. So, I mean, I don't think it was totally me. He just didn't go either.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was just a stack up. One person kind of tried to time it, and it just kept escalating from there the further back you went.
The domino effect is what it's called.
Yeah, I'm trying to beat you, Marcus. I don't think I beat you all week. I think you got me every single time. Well, that's kind of interesting because I feel like I've wrecked out at quite a few of these. I'm talking about earlier in the week. I haven't seen you later on in the week a lot. Oh, yeah, I started starting in the back because I was getting bored. Then I dropped a lot of iRating, so kind of starting at the front again. Yeah, I started in the back a few of these, and I just feel like some of these guys are way too aggressive in the middle of the pack and just don't know when to let off and when to actually go. It's a lot of fun trying to come from the back. It's just, yeah, certain people.
It's like you're driving through mines when you start in the back. That's exactly what it is.
Pretty much.
Oh man.
Nice little challenge, though.
Pit road is closed.
Trying to keep this front tire to not be too cold, because if it is too cold, it will start to push a little bit.
Looks like the top 6 wants to get racing again.
Yeah, it should be fun. Oh man.
Marcus, you have 4 tires, right? Yep.
I took 2, but everything was 100% still, so it shouldn't really hurt me at all.
Yeah, I took 2 also. I thought about it. I almost did, but then I ended up realizing that it wasn't going to matter. I was still going to be top 3 or 4 right there if I took 4. So kind of figured, why not? Yeah, I was back in like 8, so I wanted to get back up there.
I just felt like I'd probably burn up my right rear too much and screw myself over doing that.
Oh, you don't got to worry about your right rear here. That has no concern. Honestly, taking 2 tires later on in the run is the worst idea ever. You're so loose, but early on in the run, you should be fine.
1 left to green. Line up on the
Okay,
inside.
because this is the first race I've done all week.
Oh, yeah, this gets tight. It doesn't get loose.
I know in the open set it was kind of loose after 10, 15 laps.
What open set was it? Was it the VRS one you stole?
No, it was the one I was running in Road to Pro that I created, but like everyone was getting loose. I guess it was just, I don't know, the rubber setting in and everything, but...
No, it was people, they make a rocket ship lap and then it just falls off, and they'd rather have that than have something that lasts 30 laps.
Yeah, because I had to conserve to make sure I made it without spinning out or anything. But
Every time we made it 20 laps in my split, we had a caution.
Green.
We had one decent run, top split.
yeah, Marcus is in the top split, isn't he?
Green flag,
Here we
green
go.
flag. Get back in fifth. Outside. Keep low. your line. Too slow.
Oh, someone's blinking behind me.
Clear.
That's not good.
Car outside.
Okay,
Stay low. Clear. You're back in.
you gotta be more conscious of that, bud. I'm wondering who you're talking to. You cut across my nose. I wasn't going to the apron.
I gotta catch him, so with only 15 laps, it's like, you gotta push. You got to. Oops. That wasn't intentional. Get a little bit of the 2's draft so I can gain a little bit more.
Outside. Still there. Hold your line.
That's
Stay
not the
low.
2, that's the 12. It's gonna let me go? Nope.
Stay low. Clear outside.
So it's mainly the front in the fixed setup, apparently. So you just gotta be cautious of overturning and pushing it wide. I think Jim was saving a little bit. Because he's catching me now. There we go. Reel him in. Reel him in.
You've got 10 laps to go.
Every inch counts. Oh, please don't wreck.
Inside. Stay high. Stay high. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear.
Oh, this is fun though. It's very fun. Look at Marcus leading. Starting to pull away a little bit. Turn, baby, turn. 5 more laps.
You've got 5 laps to go.
Just pressuring them, that's all.
Got 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. He's going to defend.
Car outside. White flag. 1 more lap to go. Still there. Hold your line. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Keep low.
Come on, Cody. Show me what you got on that high side.
Still there.
Oh,
Thank you, 19, for racing me clean, dude. I do appreciate
come on. Nah, he's going to get it.
Keep low.
Yes, sir. No reason not to.
it. Good race, good
There's
one.
the flag. It's over.
That was fun racing with the 5 and the 8 and the 19. That was fun, guys. Appreciate it. Simple, good stuff.
Congrats, Marcus, and great battle for that 4th position, Cody. Oh,
Yeah, you too. And congrats, Marcus.
oh boy. All right. That was fun. That was very fun. So now it's time to head into something else, which more than likely it's going to be IndyCar. We'll see what happens, but hello. Someone's speeding through pit lane. He doesn't care at all.
Okay, the race is over. Bring it on in.
But yeah, hope you guys enjoyed that battle. That was very fun. I like that a lot. I might actually do trucks again, but I'm not sure. Yeah. I'll do the... Let's see. You missed it all. You did just see me yesterday, Bobby. How you doing today? Doing alright? But you didn't miss it all. Well, you missed this race, yes, but yeah, it was a pretty fun battle between the top 5. A little bit of the top 6, but P6 couldn't really pull in close to me. Yep, go ahead. Do whatever you need to do. But we are gonna go to Kansas, people. The Sunshine State. Wait a minute. No, that's not the Sunshine State. I don't even know what Kansas is. What state is that in terms of it? Error. What do you mean error? So you guys see where my iRating is. That's because I missed 2 races and wrecked out in one of them. So yeah, that's what happens. I was at like 3,000 iRating. Now it's time to get it back up there before I lose my internet again. Or not again, but lose it. And yeah. Other than that, it's been pretty good. So it did register me. Okay. Ow, that hurt. Alright, so about to go into IndyCar, get up to speed again, which I've raced this track in IndyCar fixed for a while this week, actually. Probably about 7-8 times I've raced this weekend at this track, so shouldn't be too bad. And then after this, I'm gonna head off into C fixed, hopefully. Unless we miss that, then I'll go into nationals again. And yeah, that's the game plan. I'm trying to do the rotation, not trying to do C fixed the entire time. Or NASCAR C fixed, that is. Someone hit the wall. Gonna let him go. It's practice.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Inside, clear.
Just gonna see how far I can push it just going full throttle. I know I can't do it the entire race, but
Car inside.
for sure need to test this out a little bit because it's been so long. He's getting close.
Stay high. Stay high. Clear inside. Car outside, clear outside.
Alrighty then. He cut across my nose like it was nothing. If you're gonna hold your line down there, and you know I'm that close, don't switch lanes. It's just not smart. And what's up, Zachary? How you doing, man? Glad to see you guys are tuning in since it's been a while, you know. All right, 6th gear. I'm gonna pull them.
Inside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Stay high to the car on the low side. Still there.
Yeah, I don't want to touch him.
Inside.
That's the thing.
Inside.
Seeing how close I can.
Hold your
Oops,
line.
didn't want to touch the wall.
Still
Seeing
there.
how close I can go with Jeremy.
Inside. Stay high.
The low line will wear out. And for this track, you don't want to go necessarily too high because it'll burn up the right rear in these cars.
Inside.
Okay, I had to back out. That was almost catastrophic. Alright, let me try this again. Don't know why he's acting so weird, but
Inside.
your biggest mistake
Still there. Hold your
was
line.
not holding the outside the entire time.
Stay high. Still there.
He should be able to see. I knew he was going to do it. Jeremy saw me because I was in front of him. I'm not just going to hold that high line like that because I don't want to give him the advantage of being able to have 2 lanes. No. So either he needs to adjust his line because I'm not going to give more room than what he needs. Thank you, Justin. Thank you. I mean, come on now. Because it's been instances, like there's been multiple occasions where he almost ran into me. And the way he blocks is a little weird, you know? See, like that? That right there. That is potential idioticness, you know? Not good. Don't act like an idiot. Don't do it, because it's not good. So, coming into this, gaining speed, right? And I'm staying in this draft. I'm in 6th gear, pulling alongside of him, staying in his draft a little bit, but giving myself a little bit air right here on the wing. It helps with turnability and stuff. And look at where I am. See where I am? I'm holding my line. He's not lifting as much. And there we go. So, The thing you don't want to do if you're on the inside is drift up. That's the worst thing you can do. Especially if you know the guy on the top line is just holding his line like this. You do not, because he can see me clearly how close he is. Unless he's running a closer visual perspective from the driver cockpit. But even then, I mean, hold on. Let's test this out. Because I want to see. Okay, so this is my angle. Well, my driver angle on his car, basically. So I'm not sure if he's running a... I don't think he's overturning it. He's just running a different steering pinion, but he can definitely see me. Like, hold on. When you have just this cut off, because I know some drivers have just this screen visible if they're running single screen. If you see this wheel, you gotta back out. Because if you know you're pushing upward, you're gonna run into that guy. So, little food for thought. If you're able to see the wheel, be cautious. Especially if you're going up slowly, you really have no excuse for running into the guy up top. It's just, no. So, and yeah, I could give him more room, but in a race situation, most people won't give that room, you know? So it's really all about driver awareness and about how quickly you can avoid any contact. Now I know this is practice, so I didn't mind getting turned a little bit. That's why I just stayed there. Otherwise I probably would have gave him a little bit more room. And since I know he defends weirdly like that, like he'll cut across your nose or go low when you try to go low. It's not smart driving. If you're gonna be aggressive and defensive, you gotta drive smart. Otherwise, you'll have a wreck happen. So, I mean, it's all driver preference, of course, but these are just my tips that I'll give anyone who's willing to learn or take it from me. That's just how I'm so successful with sim racing. It's the fact that I'm aware, a lot more aware than most people. So, even if I know they're drifting up, I can still move my car just that little bit higher than what my normal line is. And if I can do that, then that can potentially avoid a wreckage that could happen in the future. So, if you want to get better at sim racing or racing in general, know where the guy behind you is, or drive defensively, but when you drive defensively, drive smart, because you could potentially be spooked or potentially be wrecked because you weren't aware of what the guy was doing behind you, or aware of how close you could be to, say, the white line, and like right there, someone could be on the inside of me, like undercutting me. So if I'm like even this much off of the line, it's not a good thing, because that just gives more space for someone to say, oh, I had the room to do it. No, don't give them the room to do it, because that causes wrecks, and that causes you to be upset at them because they're not driving as safe as you should. And of course you're in a sim rig, sim racing, PC type thing, but in real life, if you do that, you could potentially hurt yourself really bad. So things like that you have to be aware of, and that's what makes you a better driver and a faster driver. So that's just my, I guess, key for thoughts, or key for thoughts. That's funny. I guess my word for today, I don't know. Awareness. That's my word for today. Awareness. And you have to know your limit in each car, because otherwise you'll overdrive and ruin someone else's day. So you have to know your limit and be aware of everyone around you, how far back they are, how far they can be without touching you, or gaining so much momentum that they'll be side by side on the backstretch. Like a 0.5 second gap, that's not bad for someone staying behind you. If they're within 0.2, then they can potentially shift into 6th and pull up alongside of you mid backstretch. So you just gotta practice and race to get to know this stuff. So right now I'm just seeing what I can do to make this thing a little faster and see how long I can go without not lifting, you know. I know in the race you have to lift a little bit, otherwise you'll screw up your rear tire so much. But that's with anything. Like, even if the setup is tight, if you're pushing it so much using that right rear, if it's all balanced and stuff, it's not a good thing, because then you'll become a little bit loose, and then you'll lose a little bit of speed because it's not that much grip in that right rear. So it's not as planted into the track because it's sliding, because it's just so hot. So I don't know. I just felt like talking to you guys about setups and how to drive a car consistently but also be fast, you know, and how to avoid like crashes and stuff. So it's just my food for thought. That's what I wanted to say. Food for thought. But I hope you guys are having a great day. And we got about 8 minutes until the next one, until the next race starts. So I'm just gonna do some laps here, see how long I can go without lifting, and adjust from there in the race. That way I know how far I can push it for how long. And then I'll just be fast because I'll know how to save, but also know the limits too. So it's all about knowing your limits, people. That's all it is. Starting to get a little bit slick, so I'm having to work the wheel a little bit. Now I'm doing a mixture of lines as well, because see, like that, I want to be able to see how long I can do a certain line. Like Kansas, it has like 4 different lines you can take. You can take the bottom, you can take the middle, you can take the top, but you can also run like here and gain a lot more time. So, I mean, Kansas is a great track, and I want to go this year when IndyCar goes and when NASCAR goes. I mean, I live in Missouri, so I'm pretty close. Not too far away. And I'm also close to Chicagoland, so if I can, I will be going to Chicagoland again for the third time in a row. Not third time in a row. The third time going to Chicagoland. I went about, I think, a year and a half, 2 years ago. And then before that, I went the year before that. So, I don't know. I'm going to try and go to a different one, to Kansas, and see how the atmosphere is, and hopefully get some VIP passes and talk to the drivers and do some attraction and marketing for myself. So, you know, NASCAR Indy can go pro in real life. So, yeah, that's the plan. But, can't always plan everything. I will say I'm very sick. The only reason I'm streaming is because I haven't done a video in so long, and I want to stream, so it's gonna go low, okay. I didn't care if you went high or low. I was gonna adjust my line regardless, so that's another thing. Being able to adjust your line in a split second. Like either using the brake or just turning the wheel a little bit more to arc it, so I know all this stuff. I'm trying to help you guys out so you can become faster drivers, and so that the racing can get tighter, you know? Starting to get a little bit loose, just a little bit. Might be because I touched the wall, but yeah, it's getting a little loose. So just gonna run it out until it spins, pretty much. Someone's in the fence. Alright, now I need to practice this pit stop actually. Hitting in.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear outside.
I wanna fly away, away, away.
That didn't work out. Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. It's only
Guys, here we go. Time to watch some Indy cars race around Kansas. I am so tired from waking up at 4 a.m. in the morning. That's how early I have to get up and get ready. Because otherwise I'd be late. Henry Bennett. I'm trying to keep it off the wall, but keep it as close to the wall as I can. That's where you get your speed from. Exactly where you get your speed from. Still did a 24.8. Great job, Henry. Great job. It's probably the fact that I hit the wall that slowed me down just a tad, but I'm gonna beat him in qualifying. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. I got this. Basically keep that right tire on the line you see, if you can see it, without hitting that wall, and you'll be fine.
Okay, here comes your first time lap. You have about 5 laps of fuel then.
I'm just focused on that line. Not even looking at anything else. Just the line itself.
Got about 2 laps of fuel.
I'm slow. I'm slow. Ah,
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
I'm slow. It's probably gonna beat me. I think I just took too much of a cut in that, so I'm expecting him to go in front of me, but I don't know. He may screw up, but I doubt it. We'll see. We'll see what happens. Where you at, Henry? Come on. If you could do a 24.808 in practice, I'm sure you can do a 24.79. I'm pretty sure. I don't even know if my optimal is a 27 or 24.7, which it'd be cool if it was, but I'm not sure. And look at that. Vinicius. Now, he's the type of driver that will cut you off. Vinicius is definitely the type of driver who will cut you off, regardless of if you're there or not. So I have to be very cautious with the 16 car. I don't know what it is. But yeah, there's his 24.7. It's like, oh, okay. But yeah. I know it's possible for me. I just gotta arc it probably a little bit more and gain a little bit more speed. I've done a 24.809 before, but I haven't broken the 24.7s yet, so maybe I'll do it. I don't know. I will say, guys, I am very tired, so if I screw up just a smidget, which I won't screw up a smidget, I won't screw up at all. Even though I'm very tired, I'm still gonna race because it's my passion. I eat, sleep, and breathe racing. But yeah. Regardless of if I'm sleepy or not, you know. Regardless of if I'm sleepy or not, I'm still gonna be fast. So, maybe too tired to defend well, but I can still potentially win this. Henry, I'm not sure how fast he is on long run speed, but I know I'm very fast on long run speed. Like, consistently fast on long run speed. I can hold behind someone in the dirty air, no issue, because I know how to save my right rear tire without screwing it up. Some people can't do that, and maybe it'll be different with the IR18, the new Indy car that they're releasing. So who knows? I might be slow again, but hopefully not. Hopefully not when I first buy the car, which I'll release a video on that probably after I get back my internet again. So yeah. Yep. Make sure everything is right. Yep. Everything is peachy. I'm actually going to up the brake bias just a little bit so I can stop a little faster, because sometimes getting onto pit road is kind of scary, because tires are pretty much gone. And long live IndyCar. What is Frank talking about? But yeah. Basically, hopefully I'm not slow in the new IndyCar, and I can adapt a little bit better. I know some test drivers are probably going to be a lot faster than I am, but we'll just see. We will see, okay? We'll see. So here we go with the live stuff. So bada bing, bada boom. So I just want to say thank you.
Good luck, everyone.
Thank you to all the viewers and all of the support. I love you guys. We're now at
push.
98 subscribers, which is really cool.
Hi, Frankie. Good luck, my friend.
And yeah, closer to 100, baby. So I appreciate it all, guys. And I hope I deliver the best iRacing content
Good luck,
that has
Good luck,
ever been
everybody.
seen from a YouTuber. So, who isn't iRacing, of course.
Catch the plant car.
Marcel. Good luck, Marcel. Push.
And also some kart racing too. So, just got to get all that stuff together.
Henry, congratulations. P1, very
Without more.
very good elect.
I love how he good luck to
Thanks,
everyone.
Samuel. Good luck. Push.
Congrats, the P1 guy.
Yeah, that was a good run there, man. No doubt about it. Very pretty. Good luck to you. Good luck to each of the drivers.
Good luck, guys. Let's keep it fun and keep it clean.
Get ready, going green.
Alright. Here we go.
The pace car is in.
I was a lot faster than
Green. Let the pace
second
car
place
by.
was, which is good. Gonna dive to the bottom. That run on the one car.
Outside. Keep low.
Come on, come on, one.
Okay, you're in second. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there. Hold your line.
Yeah, I had to lift a little bit.
Clear outside. Outside.
You really think that's a cool move
Clear
forward?
outside.
I can't help it. You don't want to work to get back up to the lead track, David.
I can't help it if you can't pass underneath that line against the 40 car and against any normal race class or respect. There's 4 lanes outside.
Car inside.
Try about it some more.
Still there. Hold your line.
I'll tell you what, come on up there and try that again toward the end of the race. See how that works out. Sorry, Nick. When the quick white hurt.
Outside. Keep low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Get that air on that wing. Go low,
Hey,
so
there
you
you
can't
go, my
really
boy.
get a huge run. But
Get back in third. Keep hustling. Outside.
still there. He's got
Stay
room.
low. There's a car on the high
I
side.
trust Romain.
Keep
Not
low.
gonna
Clear.
do the craziness on me.
Oh no, there you go, Corey. I'm focused on lap 9 and you're worried about lap 5.
Still there. Clear.
Good battle in
I
between
think
me
that's
and
why
three,
you
though.
caught those things.
Outside. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there. clear outside. The yellow flag is out. Line up, single file. Pit road is closed.
And I wonder what the yellow was for. And hello, Marcus. How you doing, man? Sorry I didn't see your comment until caution, but
Catch the breeze.
yeah, it's
That
good to
was
see
a
you
big one
guys.
with 10 and 14 and a couple of others.
And I'm doing pretty good. Just started my new job at Home Depot. Someone is still flipping. All right. Hello.
Be careful.
But yeah, I think he's in the IndyCar death flip. That's basically when he flips non-stop, and he has to Alt 4 just to get out of that. But yeah, I've been pretty good.
Pit road is now open.
Just been very busy with getting everything situated with my family and making sure everyone's in their rightful places for home and stuff. So I'm not gonna take any fuel because, yeah. So only 2 behind us didn't pit, so it's not horrible. I was pushing it a little bit, so I definitely want to take tires just to make sure. And I'm gonna sit behind. Going to sit behind the top 4 for a little bit, save my tires, and then I'm so slow. I could have beat him. I was not paying attention.
Line up, single file.
But yeah, I was thinking about
Catch the
how I was
breeze,
gonna save my
car.
tires, but yeah. With 4 cars in front, it's a little difficult to get out of dirty air, but if you have new tires, it's not as
David,
bad.
could you inspect my car in a bit?
Just staying behind the car, basically 2/10 back is fine. If you're any closer than that, then you're kind of screwing yourself over, which I kind
I'm
of did.
sorry, were you talking to me, Frank? I apologize.
Kind of did that in the beginning, but
Okay.
backed off a bit.
Do you see any damage on my car, David?
Thank you, Marcus. Thank you. Yeah, I'm glad I got it sorted out
clean and
too.
shiny, my friend.
Because now I can do iRacing
It was not like that before the pit stop.
with no issue. And I'll be getting new internet, so yeah, 300 megabytes per second is the end result. Right now I'm gonna get
Thanks for looking. Yeah.
right now I'm gonna get 100 megabytes per second for now when they ship the modem to me. So yeah, once I get the modem and set it up, then I'll call them and they'll upgrade it, and then I don't have to pay for it until the following month. So yeah, I think I'm sitting pretty good. And even with bills and everything, with the house and car and stuff, that's still only like $280 to spend. That's not including groceries, obviously, but I don't eat as much as people think you should, so I kind of go in bursts, or small bursts, you know. I try not to eat too heavy because that's where I screw myself over in weight. And I know I'm doing karting and stuff, but I don't want to become too heavy, you know. It's just not a good thing. So
1 lap to green.
but 1 lap to green. 1 lap to green. See, I want to tell Romain no pressure, but at the same time, if I do that, he might not take that as a good thing for me. So we'll see. I'll stay behind him for a little bit. It depends on what David's gonna do, Gotta make sure he isn't going to try and pass. But yeah.
Get ready, going green.
Watch the leader.
The pace car is in.
There you go, 3. There you go, 3. Great jump. Great jump. Can I get past him though?
Car inside. Keep
Can you
high.
give me the room, please? Thank you.
Stay high. Still there. Stay high. There's a car on the low side.
Wow, I'm just getting passed by everyone, huh? It's alright.
Stay high.
He's in the
There's
wall.
a car on the low side. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Clear outside. 2 wide. Still there. Clear inside.
Someone's blinking up there. Not a good thing. I'm gonna sit back a little bit. No pressure, David.
Good ball. Thank you.
And,
Didn't catch these guys.
yeah, just gonna save a little bit. Try and follow David so that we can catch him, and then try and do this thing all over again. Get to the front. So. Gotta lift out if he's in front, because otherwise he'll just go understeer and everything will go crazy with the front tires. So. Like I said, if you can stay within a 2-second gap, you're fine. Or not 2-second gap. 0.2 second gap, basically 2/10, then you should be dandy. Oh boy.
Car outside. Keep low.
Looked like he went into the wall or something.
Stay low.
Wow, he's
Stay low.
very close.
Stay low. There's a car on the high side.
He's trying to defend, but
Clear. Car inside. Stay high. The yellow flag is out. Line up.
I'm sorry, Bob.
This road is closed.
Michael, what the heck was
that was fun. Well,
I have the ball jets out there and I clipped it.
it's not that intense, man. Intense, man.
Catch the 9 car.
Just gotta know your
The wall into turn one
cars
jets
around
out
you.
there and I clipped it. Sorry, man.
fine.
Henry, you scared the hell out of me. You were coming up like on the hunt. You look at that briefcase.
Brad, with the Indy cars, it's yes, it's
Yeah, I
fast
tried to hold
paced.
the ball.
It's fast paced, but even though I'm very tired right now, with these cars, I wake up because you have to be alert.
Pit road is now open.
And Yeah. Otherwise, you'll just crash. So. So we basically did about another 10 laps. Gonna pit again. I have the third pit box, so I'm gonna actually be after most of these guys, except for the 16, so see, I didn't want to run into him. That's why I slowed down. But like nabbit, he beat me. He beat me out, man. Because I slowed down. It's okay though. Again, I'll slow down, or not slow down, but conserve and then catch him in the distance.
E16, don't let the drive everyone pit box. Get protested for it.
Unless we get another caution within the next 10 laps, which would suck, but I'm pretty sure once we go green.
Guys come in and get speeding on pit road. I was going 45 and he's still somehow passing me.
Once we go green for like 30 laps or 40 laps, then we'll see who's fast and consistent. So yeah, oval racing is definitely an art, just like road racing is an art. But I will say this: if you can navigate through traffic on oval, it'll help you with road. And same thing goes with road. If you can outbrake someone and be the best braking car in the track, then it'll help you in oval and be able to actually outbrake some people into corners, you know, and gain more speed coming out while also keeping the speed up. So if you can learn both, you'll be an amazing driver. So that's what I'm trying to do, is learn both and learn from them both, from different disciplines and different cars. Because I don't just race IndyCar, I race IndyCar, I race the NASCAR stock cars, which are like 2,000 pounds heavier, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But overall they're just heavier, but they have higher horsepower, so they're a lot more spinny on the rear tires, you know, and it's not as much aero either. But sometimes I race in the, what is it called, the V8 supercars sometimes, or in Automobilista, you know, with the Retro 79. Learning different cars definitely will help you as a driver, because then you can really balance out your throttle management and also balance out how much you can brake without locking up the tires. So that's been my goal for this year, is just learning as much as I can and getting better as much as I can. But yeah, I've been doing oval racing for like 4 or 5 years on sim racing, and I started out in NR 2003, aka NASCAR Racing 2003 season. But yeah, oval racing is my first love. So I'm pretty good at it. Now with road racing, I need to learn how to save my tires but also be fast at the same time, which I'm having a little bit of struggle with, so I'm still trying to learn that.
Get ready, going green.
And yeah, I mean, I can keep up, but I just push my tires too much, especially the fronts.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Alright, good. Didn't get a black flag. That's what I was worried about. That's why I looked to my right. I was like, I know you can't really pass inside, because if you do, it's not a cheese. Cheese, David. No, that's not David. That's 16.
Very nice, 16.
information we're looking to get protested for literally everything.
I hope you don't try that on lap 90.
Inside.
David, he's a very aggressive driver, I'll say that.
Clear inside.
Yeah, I've watched his instruments for right. He's impressive in some ways.
They're going through wide up there for first place.
Chop my nose off again, my man. See what happens.
Hello.
You're up top, 3 wide. Clear.
Alrighty then. Thanks for that.
I'm sorry, Scott.
At least he apologized. I mean, at least I saved it somehow. I don't even know if I have damage, but I think I do. We'll see. But, yeah. Oh, nice. Sounds a lot like fun watching the Le Mans. I'm gonna read that message after my pit stop, because that's too many words to be looking at and focusing when I'm doing 215 miles an hour.
Inside.
But dude, I couldn't even see him.
High.
And I thought we were gonna be good. No. Dude just rammed me. Ugh. I was doing so good. I don't even know if it's gonna run the same or not. But I'm gonna stay behind this 15. See if I can pull him. If I can, then we should be fine. Wish I had a spotter or something to tell me if I had damage or not. Because man, he lifted me off 2 wheels. Alright. Still in top 10, so that's not horrible. Shifted into 6th. How quick am I? Not that fast, actually. So, yeah, I think I have damage somehow with it, so. See, that's what I'm talking about. Know your limits. I know you apologize, but know your limits, man. Come on. Now I just gotta finish, really. I'm just gonna save behind Mr. Theory here. Oh, you're asking how did I not wreck, Marcus?
Oh boy.
Just instinct, really.
Clear outside.
When your car lifts like that, usually you counter steer. But yeah, I'm running dead wheel, so.
I don't know what happened there, man. I was running second line and gave me a 0x, but nothing more.
It's not
Might have
really.
been next out on Friday.
It's not easy, I will say that. But I just reacted and didn't
Go ahead and around.
think about it.
Look out, down low. Go high.
I might have put stuff too. Like
Hey,
I said,
we
it's
gained an
probably
extra
likely my
position.
fault. I apologize about that.
Should have apologized earlier to me, but you were talking to him. That was another day.
Dude, it's like I'm not talking to you.
Uh-oh.
I know, I was talking to you.
David. I love David, man. He's cool.
Slow car down low. Go
Oh,
high.
hello, slow
Yeah,
car.
track 3.
Yeah, it's not a good idea to stay there. Just not good. Oh, look at them. Can I get a run of a lifetime? Nope. I had to brake a little. Because I came up on him so quick.
Car stop down low. The yellow flag is
Yellow
out.
caution.
Line up, single file.
And it was
Be
for that
ready
guy
to
that was
go.
on the apron, wasn't it?
Three talking about?
Alright. So, from here, we should be able to make it on fuel. It'll be really close, but if I save,
That's
then
ready, that's working,
I should be fine.
Catch the 11 car.
But yeah, I'm just glad my car is still intact here. Could have been a lot worse, and then I would have been losing a
Space
lot more
Carson
hour rating.
3.
So, turn 3. No.
Pit road is now
You do not
open.
know the way. You know, I had never seen that meme. Haven't even seen that meme yet, so. Okay. Don't use up all your mobile data, Marcus. Go home, dude. But thank you for checking in, dude. I appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully when you come back and watch, it's very exciting. So.
We protest the mission to run to the pit boxes again.
Yeah, I couldn't see my pit. 16, once again, running the Valmore line.
Alright. Best of the luck to you then. You seem to be a quick driver. Being from Scotland, we don't really see much over racing. Yeah, they're probably
Hey,
replacing
Victor,
something.
what's up with that? You, first time at the rodeo, you don't know that
Been a
that...
massive Formula One fan since I was a
Mhm.
kid and started branching out this year. Nice. My gosh, what are they replacing? The entire front wing and the back wing? Because that usually is what happens, is
Line
that
up, single file. Catch
when you're
the
sitting...
15 car.
Let me mute this. When you're sitting in pit road for that long, and there's no like optional repairs or anything, they're replacing the front wing or the back wing, or maybe the side pod or something. But I guess now they're replacing the side pods too, so... Or maybe he just hit my wing, and I was just a little bit off base, so... Maybe I'll be able to work my way up to the front. But back to what you were saying, Brad, that's very interesting to hear. I didn't know Scotland, like I know like in Europe it's not that much oval racing as it is, or hardly any at all, but I know F1 is like a big part in like Europe and all those countries, so yeah. Yeah, that's pretty cool, dude. But yeah, it was definitely a long pit. They were probably just replacing something, because I know iRacing added in that where they can replace a front wing or rear wing on a car, and I'm not sure about the side pods, but if they can replace the side pods, that would be great, you know. Especially from contact from Nat, because that just sucked. He ran straight into me. I was holding my line. I was like right here, in between second and third lane, right here, and he pushes up. Boom! So, the fact that I'm still in this race is pretty good. I'm glad. So if I can start to move up the field a little bit, then I'll be happy.
1 lap to green.
But I'm not sure why it's so many people a lap down or out of the race. It's ridiculous. That many people wrecked. So we basically started with 20 people. Now we only have about 13 left. That's C-Fix for you. Well, they just recently added the animation for tire changes on the NASCAR side, which I think they're trying to implement tire changes for the like roadside as well down the line, but I don't know how long it's gonna be. The only animation that they have right now is the pit guy who holds the sign, and also the NASCAR pit crew. They come out and do tire changes, and you see them simulate like the fuel and the tires and all the other stuff. So that's the only animation that I see for now. Why are you so far back, 15? Why are you trying to hang back? That is such a dirtbag move. Don't do that. That really is such a dirtbag move.
Car inside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Oh yeah, we got the speed back. We got the speed back, baby.
Car inside.
Give me that draft, 17.
Still there. Keep high.
Yeah, they fixed something. Whatever it was, they fixed it. Or at least made it better. I don't know if they fixed it or not, but...
Car outside. Keep low. Clear. Outside. Still there. Clear.
Yeah, let me get away from the 15. He's holding me up like sandbags, dude. Awesome, we got a new subscriber. New subscriber in the house. Can't see it right now, but I will definitely thank you later. So I think we're at 99 so far. So I'm getting that much closer to getting to 100 subscribers. I'm going to be very happy. And thank you to whoever subscribed. I'm paying attention to racing right now, but I will try and look at the video feed and see who it was. Oh yeah, I got the speed back. That long pit stop was needed. Gotta back out, gotta back out, gotta back out, because I might hit the wall.
Car inside. Keep high. Clear. Inside. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Clear inside.
Yeah, after this race, I'm definitely going to thank whoever it was that subscribed to my channel. I appreciate it very much so. Oh, he's gonna come right in front of me. Okay. Whew. Too close to that wall, though. Way too close. Trying to get back up here. Use that high line. Get a run on them.
Outside. Stay low. Clear.
He's gonna go high. Or not. I was gonna give him the room, but he backed out of it, so gives me free reign to go topside again. I'm using the crap out of my tires right now. So hopefully I can last on this long run, because probably not, but especially with me running this high line like that.
Car outside. Stay low. Clear outside. Car inside.
Woo.
Clear.
Sorry, Frank. But, yeah. Slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down, slow down.
Thanks, Nick.
Outside. Clear.
Hit that run.
Car inside. Stay high.
Giving them all the space in the world here.
Still there. Hold your line. Keep high. Clear inside. You're in fifth.
Gotta slow down a little bit.
Okay.
I'm trying to come out of it. It's pushing too much on these tires. I'm sorry, Andy.
Catching the 16 car here. He'd be smart to run the second line instead of that first line, because it's going to wear out his tires too much. They're going to cut down. Ooh. Don't do it, David. Don't do it, David. Had to back out. Too much dirty air. But hey, I'm back in the top 5 again. Which is cool. See, if you never give up, you'll still be within range of potentially grabbing a win, you know? Ooh, actually, might be short. I mean, it's gonna be very close. Like, we should be able to make it on fuel, but it's gonna be super close, man. So right now, I just need to really save and take care of my tires. Whew. Don't scare me like that, 16. Come on. But, yeah. Going to come down to the wire. If I can save a little bit in their draft, then I will be fine for sure. But the second line in Kansas for the Indy cars is the best line after like 15 laps. It's where you can gain the most momentum, but also carry the most efficient speed out, basically. So like I said before, this track has like 4 grooves. You can run here, like kind of in the middle of 1 and 2 groove, but okay, 16 slowing up. I need to capitalize a little bit. It's okay. I don't mind sitting back a little bit. They're gonna burn up the tires a lot on that high line.
There was barely an 8-foot gap there for you. Why would you even try to take it?
So I'm gonna just sit here, you know, sit here in 5th position, just chill. Next Netflix and chill, as they call it.
Romaine, blue texting me is not gonna do anything.
Alright, they're starting to pull away a little bit, which isn't good. So I need to reel them in again. Just gonna full throttle this. I don't have any dirty air, so it kind of upset my rear tire though. Got a little bit looser.
Outside. Clear. Car outside. Still there. Hold your line. Still there. Hold your line. Keep low. Clear.
Trying to save, but also trying to keep up too. So can't really do both at this stage of the race. I mean, you can, but it's hard to do. Yeah, the 1 car's saving. Oh boy, please don't hit him.
The yellow flag is
Yep.
out. Line up. Single file. Pit road is
The
closed.
1 car, Henry, he kind of just drove it in there a little bit too
I'm
quick.
sorry, Vinicius, but I couldn't tell where you were going. I mean, it's either slam on the brakes or what am I supposed to do when you move around like that? That much slower than everyone.
Could have let off. Could have let off a little bit, but I see his point. You said this pace is real? Hey, man. I mean, I've been racing at this track this week about 8 times now, but even before that, I know how to drive the Dallara. The Dallara, I love this car. It's awesome. It's like a mixture of like a little bit, a smidget of stock car, half F1, and then like probably 30% of V8 supercar, basically. Like engine-wise, you know. It's just a very fun car to drive. Once you know its limits, though, dude, you can go so quick and go so far with it. Why was I in second? That's my question. But hey, you know what that means.
Catch the 9 car.
Yeah,
Past the 15
that just comes
car.
with,
Catch the 9
I guess,
car.
practice, but also anything I race in, I do my best to be consistent, but also keep pace with the leader. If you can do that, then you'll pass cars left and right. So that's what I mainly practice on when I'm learning a track, is learn the line. Then after I learn the line, I basically learn how far I can push it. Once I learn how far I can push it, then I go to like a neutral zone where I'm fast, but I'm conservative as well. So my tires aren't really getting screwed up. That way, the people who are going fast but don't know how to conserve their tires at the same time, they'll be slow, like later. So that's something I practice, and racing is my passion, man. Anything I can do to make myself faster, that's what I'm gonna do. So that's how I overtook like 6 cars, one by one. Because I knew I had to push if I wanted to stay with the front pack, and I wanted to see how fast this car was with them holding me in the pits for so long, because I didn't know if they repaired something or just held me there. So yeah, you gotta test it out somehow, and that was my only time to do it, because otherwise, if I had tested it out after this caution, after just saving, I wouldn't have known how far I could push it, or if there was any damage, you know? I would have, like, in my mindset, I would have been slow. Like, in my mind, which you don't want to be slow in your mind. You want to consider yourself as the fastest guy on the track. That is what I think of myself as. The fastest guy on the track. Who can run 30 laps in a row faster than anyone who can run 30 laps in a row. Like, the end result, I'd have a faster lap time average than anyone else. And that's what I think myself as. So, yeah, now I gotta get that win, man. Now I gotta get that win. I'm gonna do a tear off though, because I'm tired of seeing that dirt on my visor. But yeah, it's time to go for sure. We got 25 laps left. Not 25 laps. 15 laps left. And it's go time. No holding back. And I know for 15 laps, I can flat foot it. No issue. That's without dirty air though, so might be a little different with 4 cars in front of me, but we'll see what happens. But hope you guys are enjoying the show. If you are, definitely hit the like button. And I appreciate all the support.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag.
Gotta overtake him now. Do it now.
Car outside. Still there. Clear outside.
I cannot hold back, because if a caution comes out and makes this even worse for time-wise, it's not going to be good. So,
Car outside. Clear outside. You're back in 4th position. Outside. Stay low. Clear outside.
stay behind the 2 so Neil doesn't get a huge run.
Outside. Still there. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Still there.
He might pass me.
Still there. Hold your line. Clear outside.
Alright. I'll let him go. Still got time. Lift off. Get in the trap behind him.
Car inside. Clear.
this is intense though. Oh, don't hit the ball.
You've got 10 laps to go. Car inside. Clear inside.
These are top drivers right here, man. I love it. Get a little bit of wing on that inside. Gotta always be aware of that front wing and where it's placed.
You're back in 4th position. Outside. Keep low. Stay low. There's a car on the high side. Clear outside.
Alright. Come on. Yep, get that run. No! No, 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 no. Who did it? Who did it? I want to know. Who did it? Because whoever did it, I don't like you. I do not like you. But yeah, Brad, like I said, you gotta know your limits. I know I can push, and I know how close I can get before touching someone. But yeah, I am definitely pushing the limits right now. With the wall and
Pit start center.
how far the tires give and everything else, so.
Pit road is now open.
Ugh. To see where I came though, from I'm not gonna pit, dude. I'm gonna fake it though. Definitely gonna fake it.
Catch the 13 car.
But yeah, I am doing my best here. And I need to burn fuel just like they're burning fuel. Alright, I'm gonna keep it in first though, because usually that burns enough fuel. And I'm gonna keep my tires warm, because if they get too cold, you will start to push a little bit in the turns on the second restart lap, and you don't want that. So you want to keep the tires a little bit warm, or as warm as they can be, even the back tires. So oops, kind of locked it up a little bit, but you'll see me do this. Sorry, Nail. And
I know, wasn't you. I was just kinda checking my tires.
But yeah, I'm just keeping these tires warm as possible, because once they go cold, with Iracing's tire model, I don't know if they updated this or not, but you're not heating up the internal of the tire like you would in real life. You're really heating up the external of the tire. And I'm not sure if they updated that or if it's changed or what, but you want to keep the tire warm for sure. So are you talking about when was I getting the run? Like which I had so many runs, dude. It's just very knit close, you know. These are like top drivers I'm racing against, so trying to get my I rating up so I can race more with them if there's like more drivers applying for this race and stuff. So, and it looks like we're not gonna make the fixed race for NASCAR, so we're just gonna do the Nationals again, and then that'll be it for this stream.
One lap to green.
But also, if you keep the rear tires warmed, then you can go through a corner a lot easier on the first time, you know. And that's what you want to do, is go through the corner a lot easier without putting too much wheel into it. Because if you put too much wheel into it, you scrub speed and then you're slow. So that's what you don't want to do. That's why you see me work the wheel a little bit constantly and not turn it as much. And yeah, that's what you gotta do. I also run steering pinion 8, so it helps balance out the tires a little bit better with tire wear, because in theory you're moving the wheel a lot more, even though you're moving it a lot less, if you get what I'm saying. Like, it's a lot more twitchy and sensitive, basically. So if you can kind of work it a little bit, you're working a lot more than what you would in like steering pinion 7.
The pace car is in. Green flag, green flag. That's the pace
Stay
car
in his
by.
draft.
That's the position when the yellow flag came out.
It's basically 2 laps to go.
Car inside.
Alright, Neil.
Keep high.
Alright, Neil.
Stay high. Still there. Clear. You've got 2 laps to go.
2 laps to go. Come on. Come on, Neil, let's catch him. I'm kind of sticking to this outside so he can kind of pull, and then once he gains close enough, if we have a chance, oh, well,
Go low.
Wrecking front.
There goes that.
Wreck.
It's got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go. Line up single file. Be pretty close.
Well, that's
That's
one
the
way to
pace
finish
car
last
by.
race,
Had the
Henry.
position when the
Thanks for
yellow
coming.
flag came out. The next car's the leader.
Oh well, didn't expect to finish it on the roof, but
Let the 9 car by.
you know, if you guys had a wrecked after we crossed, I would have been fine with it, because then I could possibly get the win, but, yeah. It was fun, though. Whew. But yeah, it's definitely a way to end it. Whew, it was fun. Very fun. And I am sorry for the external noise. My brother is super loud for no reason. But, yeah.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Good win, Corey.
Great job, you did really
Great
well.
race, everyone.
Yeah, good winner there, Corey. You the man. Now, Scott, good putting.
Yeah, David, I do apologize for that attempt to pass on the apron. I was being a little aggressive there. I just took this race to figure it out. I'm sorry about it if I scared you or almost wrecked you or anything there. You want me to push you over the line? No, you do.
But that was
Okay,
definitely
the
fun.
race is over. Bring it on in.
Yeah, it could have been lag, man. I'm not sure. I wasn't paying attention to it. So, I don't know. It was so fun. Like, that race right there. Actually, I might do A fixed again. Why do nationals when you can do A fixed, right? But, yeah, let's take a look at that, actually. Like, the start of that. Insane. But before I do that, let me register for this race. And yeah, let me register for the race first. So it's gonna look like it's paused, but it's not paused. And I'm gonna register for the A fixed. And nope, can't even do that. So we're just gonna do Atlanta again in the Nationals. So yeah, we're gonna take a look at that and see what happens. Because man, that was just insane. Pace car smashed into the barrier. What? Alright. So this is the start of it, right? I'm gonna keep it in TV2 so it's a little wider. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it on crashes.
Wow. Well, that was a lot of fun. That's a lot of fun. And I wish you wouldn't ram me quite that hard. We could have had 1 and 2, but it goes that way. Good running, everyone.
Yeah, good running. Sucks what happened, David, but it was definitely very tight and very fun.
It was. It was a good race, you know, and we'll move on to the next one, and that was a good time. Wow.
Okay. Oh, there he goes. So, let's see. We're gonna go here. We're gonna pause it. Oh. Yeah, that's netcode. That's a little bit of netcode. But look at David. You see how he kind of pushes up just a smidget? Yeah, that played a little bit part of into it, you know. And then the netcode didn't help, so yeah. They were racing for the lead, so it was definitely fun. Ah, crap! I didn't check out the pace car. Oh well, it's fine. But I'm trying to get back into the 3,000 iRating and do my best here to be in the top 3 splits of Road to Pro. I may not get to top split for it yet, but I plan on doing that when we get to April, hopefully. Well, this is April. No, this is March. So hopefully when I get to April, I'm at 5,000 iRating, but yeah. That race was insane though. It was so tight, like time-wise. I was doing everything I could to get past them. And if I had more time, if they had a wrecked, I'd say after we crossed the finish line, there wouldn't have been a yellow, because on white flag there's no yellows after that. So I would have had the run on Corey and Neil, and I could have potentially just passed them both coming into 3, maybe. But this is all theory, you know. No one really knows what would have happened unless it played out that way. But yeah, that was just a fun race in itself. Also, like I said before, going to actually before I do that, so just to give you guys little pointers, I run my brake bias at 60%, steering ratio at 8, and steering offset. Usually I run this at +2 because it kind of counter steers in the turn, not in the turn, on the straight, but you're a lot more center in the turn, which is just my driving style. I like it because I can adjust the steering wheel a lot better instead of turning like almost 90 degrees left and having to turn back and forth. It's a lot more work. So what am I doing? Don't exit. But yeah. So I'm gonna check out and see who's subbed really quick.
Sorry about that.
Totally my bad.
And that would be Mr. Brad. Thank you, Mr. Brad, for subscribing. I appreciate it. The guy from Scotland. I love that, man. That's awesome. And, yeah, I want to visit Scotland. Isn't that where you guys have, like, one of the best chocolates in the world or something? I don't know if it's true, but, like, that's what I remember. I could be wrong. But yeah, I definitely want to visit Scotland because I know it's, like, really beautiful out there. Who's this behind me? Caleb? Alright. But yeah. That's one of the places I want to visit. It's Scotland, Petty,
There he is. What's up, Aaron?
Paris, and,
Not much.
where else? Where else do I want to really visit? Australia. That's another one. So, yeah, those are like my top 3 places I want to visit, and then go back to Japan again. But yeah.
Wow.
Car stopped ahead. Go high.
Hello, car in the middle of the track. It's always nice.
One car up high.
Oh, no, 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 no. Ooh, P2. Nice. So with this car will actually teach you how to save and also be fast. Because if you ever so slightly over push it, it'll bite you in the butt like a pit bull. And pit bulls do not let go. They do not let go. So So the thing with Atlanta, with this car anyway, I typically run like kind of here, usually in the middle lane, so I can, like I said, gain the most entry speed, but also keep an efficient exit speed as well. So then turn 3, kind of come down here to the white line and try and stay on that line. Usually I'm a little closer than that, but yeah, it helps with staying consistent, you know. Because here you got a lot more shadow, which creates a lot more grip in the track, which is the thing that Iracing put together in their sim, which is pretty cool. And I love it because it makes it feel so realistic. And yeah, like I said, if you get too over aggressive with this car, we'll step out. But yeah, like, you gotta watch the shadows if your computer is able to like render it. It's a great tool to like have, because that way you'll know which sections are a lot better, you know, temperature wise. So and you also don't want to over push the car as well, so
Outside. Keep low. Clear outside.
just stay where you are too.
Clear.
Please. And we got a blinker. It's always nice.
Car stopped up high. Go low.
Yeah, you definitely don't want to push this car. It's not a good thing. Oh, you have shortbread. Okay.
Sorry about that.
Okay, you got shortbread. Gotcha.
Fine, at least I made it a lap without
I
probably
wonder
hitting.
where that was that I saw, like, on this channel where it was, like, the best chocolate in the world or something.
We got some cars that are blinking real bad.
Ian, where are you picking up 210?
Car inside. Clear.
I mean, I'll drive it to you.
Yeah, where are you?
Inside. Clear inside.
Like on track now?
Yeah,
I'm actually
I
following
want to try to
Ian.
follow your line or something, because I feel like I'm doing pretty fast, but then I look at your time and you're 2 times faster.
Just keeping it low, man. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4.
Yep, that's the way to do it.
I can get out of 4 without going to battery.
Okay. These tires are
Trying to
pretty
find my
useless.
fast practice time of a 90 something. Can't seem to find it.
A 30.9 is possible. It's possible. I just gotta find it again. I'm gonna have to give iRacing a go. Been thinking about it for a while, but I just don't want to wreck anybody. Well, the thing is, man, you just gotta try it, and like I said, find your limit as a driver, like how far you can push it, and pretty much just practice, dude. And Empty Box, like, he's a really good dude. I don't even know how to talk. He's a really good guy for like tips and tricks for learning tracks and driver lines and everything else. So
Stay high. There's a car on the low side. Still there.
oh, I hit the wall. Screw that
Clear
wall.
inside. Inside. Clear.
You're tapping that brake,
Car
aren't you?
inside. Clear.
No, am I going into 1?
Yeah. Or are you just coasting it through and letting the splitter drop down
Car
slower?
outside. Clear outside.
Because I'm trying to figure out what he's doing. No one behind me. But yeah, Brad, you just gotta try it, man.
Car inside. Still there. Clear.
Just, why do I keep hitting that wall? It's not helping me at all. It really isn't. And too much. Too much entry speed. What did I do wrong? I don't know what I did wrong. I didn't coast it in there. Because that's how I did my .2. For some reason I just can't replicate it. Hello. Hi, Brandon. He just slides in front of me. It's like, oh, hello. I didn't know you were doing a drift session here. No, I was so close. I'm sorry for yelling in the mic. It's probably a little loud for you guys. But, man, I'm trying to gain as much speed as possible so I can see how fast I can push this thing, but it's just so hard when you're used to IndyCar. I mean, if you can switch between cars, though, and be fast in every single one of them, you are an ace of a driver. That's what I want to do. It's like hop in any car and be able to race it, no issue. It's gonna be slow, isn't it? Yep. Slow.
I'm surprised how many people registered. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like we'll be in the same race there, but good luck in yours.
Hey, if you crash at this practice, does it affect your iRating and just if you're registered for a race?
No, it does not affect your iRating or your safety rating.
Clear outside.
Cool. Thank you.
Heck nabbit.
Yeah, good
Slow.
luck, Ian.
Yeah, man, you too. Unless it's a, you know, like a super low top split, maybe get lucky and I'll see you in there, but if not, good luck in yours.
What's your iRating, Ian?
Like, just over 5,000.
5,052.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, I might make it top split, but it's very unlikely because I'm at like $3,000 right now.
Yeah, you should.
I don't know if I will though. Hopefully. I mean, yeah. We'll see.
Yeah, well, you've been profile stalking me.
What's that?
What is
Have you
Ian
been
doing?
profile stalking me?
No, I got Tim apps and I just happened to look at it and I seen yours was 5,052.
Oh, okay. Simple. Yeah, I've been kind of listening to that stuff. I thought that was always pretty cool to have that on your screen.
Yeah, I got it. No, I got it on the little iPad sitting tagged on the side of my rig here.
Oh, okay. Very cool. Very cool.
What? Yes.
You know, Ian, I think my times look pretty good considering my iRating.
Oh, yeah, you're doing fine, man. Doing real fine.
That's weird. So I'm trying to see what he's doing. He looks to be working the wheel, but that could just be lag, you know. So he turns in pretty much at that like crest on the wall, and then pretty much brings it up to the wall, and then there you go.
This time, man, it just takes time, take practice. I was terrible at first. It just takes practice. Yes, and a lot of laps.
Dude, I used to be like super fast, but then I stepped away for 6 months and I just lost it.
Yeah, that definitely helps to stay on it. I know I took a break for almost 2 years between like 2014 and 2016, and ever since 2016 I've been back on it pretty good.
Oh, register time. Oh, good luck everyone in their races. Beep. But yeah, I used to be like pro level pace in the nationals. Now I have to work my way back up to it again because, for one, I was running on a smaller screen. I was running on a 20-inch screen, 800 by 400 resolution, not even full screen, mind you. It was in window mode, so it's a lot different. But that was like 4 years, not 4 years, 4 months ago, when I didn't have this new PC. So I don't know. Are we in top splits? Oh boy. Ian's in here. Hey. So this is top split. Awesome. Should be fun. Yeah, this will be the last race of the live stream, and yeah, it should be fun. Should be very fun. And Fred, oh my gosh, Federico, I'm so sorry. I haven't even said hi to you, and I was looking at the chat the entire time. I'm so sorry. Hello to you, good sir. It's good to see you on here. Yeah, I know with these cars, they love being low brake bias setups. They really love it, so. Alright. Gonna qualify and hopefully do good. Oh yeah, I'm gaining so much speed.
Over, head on in.
That's all I can do right now is a daggone 2. Ugh, I feel so slow. I really feel slow right now. But hopefully my pace in race is a lot better. Usually it is, but I don't know. I need to work on my qualifying. Can't just be good in one trade. You gotta be in all good of all trades, as they say, you know. But let's see what I can muster up here in terms of time. That's spinning your tires like that, not a good thing. Like a little spin like that, that's fine. But spinning it off pit road like that is not good.
Okay, here comes your first time lap.
Uh-oh. I think I just needed to push it a little bit more. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give it to me. 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 Woo! There it is. There it is, baby. That 31.0. So close to a daggone 9, but, you know.
No thanks.
He said no thanks. I was so close. So close. Yeah, I just needed to turn the wheel a little bit more to get more heat into that right front. And then it just did its job. Don't over push the car, but you know. Yeah. Look at Ian with that 9.46. But hey. So oh, I could do another lap, right? I don't want to though. So I'm gonna go through this a little bit slow, just to give you guys a brief, you know, caption. Since this is the last race technically, I'm not turning the wheel that much. I'm working it a little bit. Obviously bumps and other stuff, but also you want to balance out the tire. So as you can see, flat footing it right now, and I'm turning it just a smidget more once I hit that Chevrolet thing, just to get the car to rotate that right front, and then pretty much holding it out. So you're gonna keep going flat out here. Okay, so look for this little rigid cuffing in the wall. That's when you want to turn in, and then release out the gas a little bit. Use a little bit of brake if you're running. I mean, I'm not sure what brake bias you're running, but you definitely want to get the car down to this white line and get the camber to run on the apron, like in between the apron and the actual track. That's what you want to do, and then ride it on up pretty much to the top, and then cut down, and that's how you do a 31.0. So just to give you guys a little tidbit tip here in the Nationals. So yeah, it should be fun though. It should be very fun.
And now you've got yourself something funky.
But yeah, that is your qualifying lap at Atlanta, people. But actually I'm gonna play this in slow-mo. Or not. You don't need slow-mo. We're about to go into green. But I just want to thank all of you guys for watching today, and I shall be back within the next 3 to 4 days at least, because I will be losing my internet at 7 p.m. because my stepdad will be taking the modem. So
Twitch.tv/Johnny2. There we go.
So I won't be having internet until like Wednesday or so, if FedEx gets here fast enough. But until then, thank you guys for watching, and I appreciate all the love and the support. I love that we're now at 99 subscribers, I believe, which I really should turn this stuff on. I don't know why I didn't turn it on before, but that's my current live count of subscribers. So yeah, yeah. So since I did a fast lap with -4, I'm just gonna keep it in -4 and run +2 on the steering ratio, or offset, that is. And 8 to 1. That's my standard for sure. But it should be pretty fun. There you go. Drive safe, be smart, have fun. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Alright. It's funny how we're fighting over who gets to say what, you know. In the chat and post. But live on Alt 4.
Did you guys say Alt? Did you guys say Alt and F4 it disables firework?
So they say.
It'll be fun, they said. You'll do better, they said.
Yeah, it's official Reddit on the forums.
Good luck to all of you drivers. Hopefully we have a fun race here. Very tight but clean fun race here.
Alright, let Max, you're trying to open that Google window. This race is gonna suck. Okay, next fight.
And we would like to thank Sean for that opening ceremony. And we will kick it off to DW for this opening green flag.
Boogity, 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 let's go racing, boys!
Yes, I love it.
Going green.
See, I love this community of iRacing. See, it can be fun at times, guys. For sure. Alright, here we go.
The pace car is in. The pace car is in. Green, green, green.
Oh, Ethan, you put the hot dog!
Okay, 3 wide.
Top, 3 wide. Inside, 2 wide.
That's nice. 2
Stay
wide.
high, clear.
Clear. Cool. You can slide in again.
3-4 things got terrible start on my part, at least.
Just gonna take care of my tires here and save it a little bit.
Cars are so slow.
Look at the one car go, dude. Oh yeah, forgot to mention, there's no yellow flags in this series, so you wreck, you wreck.
Car inside. Stay high to the car on the low side. Keep high. Stay high to the car on the low side. You're in the middle. 3 wide.
Ooh,
Clear
boy.
inside. 2 wide.
Hello.
Go low. Inside.
I didn't touch him.
Stay high.
I did not touch him.
Still there. Hold your line.
Oh my god!
And I killed most of the people.
Stay high to the car on the low side. Clear.
I did not touch him. But yeah, that definitely was a Dale Jr. hit right there. For sure. love this. Trying to save that rear as much as possible because I know toward the end of this it's gonna get wicked loose if I'm not careful. Neil isn't as fast in 3 and 4 as I am, so I'm trying to use that to my advantage. Right now.
Car outside. Stay low, there's a car on the high side. Still there, hold your line. Still there, hold your line. Clear. Car outside.
Thank you for saving that thing, 23. I saw my Iracing light flashing before my eyes right there.
Yeah, I was like, nah, I had it. We're good.
Car outside.
There we go.
Still there, hold your line. You're in fifth. Stay low. Car on the high side. Clear outside.
Starting to catch Mr. Brett and Sean here. Should be pretty fun. Trying to get a little bit topsy-turvy with the rear tires, so gonna have to be a little bit more cautious with it. Not go full throttle, but definitely keep the speed up. Yeah, that top line did not help me. That was just too loose off exit. So come on, Sean.
Car inside. Clear inside.
Tyler, take the inside here, man.
Yep. I'm glad he did that because he's gonna burn up his rear a little bit more using that inside exit. too much rear tire there. Too much throttle.
Thank you.
Brett is starting to pull away a little bit. Like I said, I used to be super fast, but ever since I took that 6-month break, gotta work myself back up again. So far, it's been a pretty clean race so far between everyone, except for what happened at the 3, but...
Still there. Hold your line. Clear.
Come on. I'm trying to reel them in before we get to 5 to go. That way I can do a lot more damage here to their tires if I'm pushing them, but I don't want to screw up my tires, that's for sure. Sean got a little sideways. You know what I just realized? Forgot to turn off the music. That's okay.
Car outside. Still there.
Come on, respect this.
Clear.
How are you making this difficult? 19. You just had to be there. Making it more difficult than what it is. I know he's racing. Well, he's not even racing for position, so. Alright, coming up on 5 to go. I need to gain on them somehow. Oh, Sean. Hang on to it, Sean.
Car outside. Still there. Stay low. Clear.
just get inside of them. I need to back up the corner a little bit more. Because once I back it up like I just did, I get closer. Yeah, they'll have the run, but oh my gosh, come on. Come on, car. They just get a better exit out of 2, and I just do better here, you know?
You've got 2 laps to go.
It's all or nothing now.
Got the white flag. That means 1 more lap to go.
I'm trying to close the gap. Come on! Oh! Good race, guys. Congrats, Ian.
Alright, there's the checkered flag.
Yeah, thank you, Chad. Thank you, Chad.
Really well.
You were saving a little bit more than I was there at the first one, Chad. You were definitely closing in on me at the end there.
There, guys.
I don't know how you guys run harder than us into the safe door.
Nice win there, Ian. Good race, guys.
Oh, man.
Yeah, thank you, John. Appreciate it, man.
Nice win, Ian.
And thank you, John. Appreciate it.
That was beautiful.
And nice job, 14, getting me at the line there. That was fun. Oh.
Oh, man. That was so good. Yes, it was a good race, Brad. So good. Such a good race. Oh, I loved it. I was trying to catch him. And, yeah. I was just running a lot better line on the inside than most people were.
Oh, well, good season.
Like, I was gaining through the corner, but exit, I just couldn't, like, stay with him. And that's what I was trying to work on a little bit through those 5 laps. And, yeah, it just didn't really work. Me running that high line just doesn't really work for me, so. It was a fun race overall. But if you guys have any questions or concerns, or any recommendations you guys want to say to me before I get off, let me know. I'll be sitting on for a little bit. But yeah, I'll be in chat and chatting to you guys. So this is NASCAR Indy here signing out. Hope you guys enjoyed this stream. It was definitely fun. No wrecks, thank God. No wrecks in any of the races, even though in that IndyCar race, got hit huge on my left side. But yeah, in the end, podium finish, always good. But as always, drive safe, be smart, most of all, have fun. God bless, take care, and I will see you guys in the next stream or video, or maybe in my social media post, which you guys should totally follow me. And yeah, I will catch you guys in the next one. I appreciate all of the support and love. Love you guys. Without you, there would be no support. There would be probably no YouTube. So thank you for showing your support and loving what I love, which is racing. And yeah, thanks again. As I said before, signing out. Peace out, guys. Love you all. See you in the next one.